The 9 moral commands of the 10 commandments are, now this is interesting, this is the 9 moral commandments of the 10 commandments. To worship the Lord God only, first commandment, and this is reiterated in the New Testament 50 times. Okay, so we're going to see, okay, of the 10 commandments, how many times are they reiterated in the New Testament? Let's look at that right now. First commandment, to worship the Lord thy God only. Or no, that's the first commandment, yeah. That's reiterated in the New Testament 50 times. So it's still obviously very important, okay? Idolatry, which is the second commandment. It's condemned 12 times in the New Testament. Profanity, condemned 4 times. Well, I think that would be taking the name of the Lord in vain. I think we need to be a little more specific there. That's the third commandment. The fifth commandment, honoring parents, is taught 6 times. This is New Testament. Okay? Murder, 6th commandment, condemned 6 times in the New Testament. Adultery, 7th commandment, condemned 12 times in the New Testament. Theft, 8th commandment, condemned 4 times. False witness, 9th commandment, condemned 4 times. Covetousness, 10th commandment, condemned 9 times. Why is it that the duty to keep the 7th day as the Sabbath is not mentioned once in the New Testament? Not once. Not once. When the New Testament lists sins, Sabbath breaking is conspicuously absent. In Mark 7:21 through 22, 13 sins are listed. Jesus did not mention breaking the Sabbath. In Romans 1:29 through 32, 20 sins are listed, and not one of them is Sabbath breaking. In Galatians 5:19 through 21, there are 15 sins given. Sabbath's not mentioned. In 2 Timothy 3:1 through 4, there is a total of 18 sins listed. Sabbath breaking is not mentioned once. I mean, it gets overwhelming after you start looking at this even further. So why is it that nowhere in the New Testament is it taught that the 4th commandment must be observed? Why is it that nowhere in the New Testament is failure to keep Sabbath day condemned as sin? Why is it the 4th commandment itself not to be repeated even once in the New Testament? If Sabbath keeping is so important for a disciple of Christ, why was it not mentioned in his Sermon on the Mount or in any of his teachings?